On today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to get into the TikTok affiliate program in just 24 hours. This is an update to a previous video that I had made a couple months ago. This is probably the fastest strategy that's working right now. However, before we dive in, I want to make two quick disclaimers. The first one is this is not going to be a retention tactics video where I'm going to try to hold your attention. You either want this information or you don't. I suggest you do because, again, you're getting into the affiliate program in like a day. And then the next disclaimer is I am sharing what I did. Please take everything with a grain of salt. However, you'll see that I've done this multiple times, so you could try it out, and it's not really going to be too much a time spent or risky for you. Just some quick little proof. This is the account that I just grew. I'm just going to show you the first video that I posted to grow the account. As you guys can see on the video, it says 2 days ago. So I posted this video 2 days ago, and as you can see on my thing, I already have the TikTok affiliate center here, so I can already get commission and whatnot. So this is very legit. Okay, so with those things out of the way, let's get started. So really quickly, what I want to touch on is I'm going to be showing you in a second. As you guys can see here, I'm going to be showing you what I've done. We're going to be paying to grow our accounts. Okay, so there's a bunch of different ways to grow your following. A lot of people push the organic method. I have been a proponent of the paid method because I come from an e-commerce and dropshipping background, so I value speed, especially in TikTok where things are changing all the time. So I would prefer to pay to play because I know that this is an opportunity that's not going to be here, around forever. So I want to get in as fast as I can. That being said, with today's method, you're going to get in 1 day, and it's super affordable. It's super cheap. That's why I'm actually making this video, because previously, you could actually grow your account and you would have to get it to 5K followers, and that would cost you anywhere from like $250 to $350, or you could just buy an account for like $600 or $700, right? So that's very expensive. However, right now, with the introduction of the TikTok pilot program, where you can get in with 1,000 followers, there's actually been a bunch of different changes. And I actually just ran a test campaign that's why I'm making this video. I want to share this with you guys, where you can actually get in for just like $50. So you could probably even get for less. I'm going to test that out tonight. But so $50 to get into the TikTok affiliate program, that's super awesome. That's why I'm sharing this with you guys. So let me actually open up my feed thing here, okay? So as you guys can see, these are a bunch of accounts that I've grown in the past, okay? So I have grown many accounts. I think there's like 9 accounts here. So again, I've done this for myself and for people that I know. But with this whole pilot program thing, there's so many changes going on. I could actually target worldwide and still get accepted into the program. Previously, you could only target the United States, right? Because you had to have the majority of your audience be from the United States, or else your account would get flagged and you wouldn't actually get approved for the program. So that's it seems that that's no longer the case, and now you can just do it with worldwide traffic. So what we're gonna be doing is I'm gonna show you the campaign to set up, so that you can know what to do and what to keep an eye out for. All right, so that you can also do this for yourself and get in. Now, before we move forward, really quickly, what I don't like about the pilot program and what I'm doing about it, okay? The TikTok pilot program, you get in with 1,000 followers. However, you are limited to only posting 5 videos a week and going live 3 times a week. That is a really bad handicap, right? So that's very hard to actually find success. It's not impossible. I've seen a bunch of different creators, at least hitting a couple $100 a month with that limitation. Especially if you know what you're doing, you could make it work, but it's just a lot harder. But that being said, I actually went into my account that just got into the pilot program with those 1,000 followers. And I actually want to show you guys really quick. I'm going to throw up a screenshot of something that I found about the pilot program. It's basically TikTok saying that you can actually get your privileges reinstated to post as many videos as you want if you complete one of the 3 things that they mentioned. One of them is you have to post at least 6 videos that are 8 seconds long, shoppable videos. The other is you have to go make 10 sales at least. And then the other one is if you go live for 5 minutes with a product, which is super, that's super easy to do. And then once you do one of these 3 things, you actually get a probation, you get a quiz so that you can get out of this, probation period where you're limited to only post 5 videos. So I'm still experimenting with this because I don't have live access yet. So they said I have to wait at least 7 days to get lives available to me. So I'll keep you guys updated with that. But that's super awesome because if you get into the pilot program, you can already post videos, and what we're seeing is you might be able to actually get out of the this limitation period, right? By doing one of these three things that is super simple. So that's why I'm actually super hopeful about this, and I'm really excited. And that's why I'm making this video. So with that out of the way, let's actually look at the campaign that you're gonna make. Okay. So the campaign that you're going to make is, once you have your TikTok ad account, this is where you're actually going to boost your video. If you don't have an ad account, I have a video where I guide you about how to make this. It's super simple. It takes a couple of minutes to create one. It's nothing too complicated. But I'll point you to that other video later, because right now I just want to show you the campaign structure, okay? The campaign that you're going to create. So once you reach the ad center, go to create on the top left-hand side. And then when you're in here, you're going to click on community interaction. And as you guys can see, community interaction lets you get followers, right, to boost your account. You can name this whatever you want. It doesn't really matter. And then campaign budget optimization. You can just click on, you can just set it to like $50, because like I said, since you're going to target worldwide, you should be fine with $50. Like that should be completely fine. And then you hit next. And then the ad group name, this doesn't really matter too much, so don't worry about it. But if you want, you can name it whatever you want. Now for placements, remove search and feed. You only want them in the feed. Advanced settings, you can leave user comment. That's fine. Allow video download, hit no. So right here, this is really important. So for location, you're going to want to select every single country. Okay. So I'm going to go one by one right here, all the way to the bottom. Assume that I did all of them because I don't want to like waste your time too much, but click on all of them. So that's worldwide. Leave everything else as it is, but you can double check it if you want. So these age groups, right, from 18 and up. Then you want to go all the way down to the actual time, the scheduling, when it's going to start. So today's April 4th, 24th. Start it the next day at midnight, okay? So you can have the entire day for your budget to spend evenly, all right? So set the time to 0. That means it'll start at midnight. And then click OK. Oops, sorry, my mouse kicked me to the top. And then click OK. So now you go down here and then click on continue. Now this is where like most of the, I guess, everything so far was pretty easy, right? This is where you have to do a little bit of work, but it's super simple. Again, you can name it whatever you want if you want. But what you're going to do is, this is where you're going to actually link a video that you have to make that you're going to boost for the video, for the account that you have, okay? So what we're going to do is, you're going to click here where it says post authorized by account. And you're going to click on authorized TikTok post. So right here, you're going to have to paste what's called the ad code, okay? So let me show you what that looks like by going back to my the account that I grew. So this is the video that I grew, right? This banana video. So you go over to the 3 little dots on the right-hand side, and you scroll to the side where it says add settings. You click on that. And then this isn't going to be available for you. This is going to be turned on for you, but you'll just turn it on. Where it says add authorization, that mine's blue, you turn that on, okay? Once you turn it on, you go to the bottom where it says video code and click generate video code. And then you hit save, and then you click on manage, and that's where you're going to copy the actual code, okay? So you might have to hit save again and just do that. But then you're going to copy the video code, okay? So you hit copy code. That's the code that you're going to bring over, so you can like paste it to your notes if you want. And you're going to bring it right here. When you click on search, you're basically going to see right here the post that you made. And I'm going to show you how to make that post in a second, okay? Or what it should look like. But the post is going to appear right here. You click on the post, and it's going to close. Then you scroll to the bottom. You click on TikTok post, and it's going to appear right here. This is my banana post. And you click on to select it. And then you click continue. And that video is linked to the account that you're going to boost. So whatever video this is, it's going to boost the account that it's connected to, and that account is going to be the one that's going to get all of the followers, okay? So it's very simple. Once you do this, you literally just got to hit publish all, and then it's just a matter of monitoring the campaign, okay? Now, what do the videos look like? The videos they're going to make. There's 2 different types of videos that you're going to make, okay? And I would, this just depends on, what you have available to you. If you have a dog, I would highly recommend using a dog, because you're probably going to get cheaper clicks. All right. So you're going to get it instead of $50, right? Like me, you might get it for like, $30 to reach the 1,000 followers, which is insane. So, or if you don't have a dog, you can just do like this fruit method. You can just get whatever fruit that you want. It's a very simple video. As you'll see there, this is an 8-second video, and this one's 11 seconds. So look at what the video looks like. You know, you can just rewatch this so you see what it's all about. Okay. So let me just play this really quickly for you. All right, that's the first one, and then this is this one. All right, so what did we learn from these videos? First of all, my dog is super cute. You know, fight me, right? He's better than your dog. I'm just kidding. But there's a couple elements that you see here, right? It's a short video. The most crucial thing is you need to have this caption. So for the fruit, you can just say this, you know, help me get my fruit to be the most famous on TikTok or whatever, right? I gave my fruit a name. This should then change to 1K. So you can change it to 1K. I said 5K because, you know, at the time I thought I would need 5K, but with 1K I was actually fine. And then over here, it's the same thing, right? This one is, I told Rocky he's getting a juicy steak once we hit 5K followers. So those are very important. And then you need to have a nice sound behind it, okay? An appropriate sound. So why this is super crucial. If you do not tell people what to do, they're not going to do it, okay? But this one performs better because there's more of a payoff over here, right? Over here, people want to get your account to the goal because they want to see the dog get the steak. And you're going to see all the comments of people saying, you better post when he gets a steak, or I want to see him get the steak, et cetera, et cetera. You can do that if you want or not. I did post a video of me giving him the steak because my good boy deserved it. Over here, there's not so much of a payoff, right? Because, you know, they don't really get too much from getting him to be the most famous fruit. But since you are targeting worldwide, these people usually don't get targeted. So they still do like back you up. So I was still getting pretty cheap cost because it was worldwide. But if possible, I would recommend you do this one. Okay. Now, to actually monitor the campaign, what you want to keep an eye out for is you want to make sure that your cost per follower is actually pretty cheap. Okay. So you want it like 4 cents or under. Now, since this is a little bit more technical, what we can do is I can't show you right now because it's going to be too much information. So what I want to give you guys is really quickly. I have this group that I originally was gonna make it a paid group, but you know I was busy actually doing affiliate stuff because of Q4. I wanted to like you know make a lot of money with posting videos and stuff. So I created this entire group and I didn't end up actually monetizing it, but all the information is still in here. So what I just did is I literally just switched it over from being a paid group over to free. I literally just did this right now. So it's a free group. You guys can have access to it. This is like my gift to you for like sticking to the end of the video. And what you can do is when you go into the group and you log in, you can go over to Classroom. And then these are all the modules. I have to update these because like I said, I did this in Q4 of 2024. So like a couple months ago, I'm going to update all these videos and make this a paid group eventually. You know, but for now, you guys can actually join in right now and just, you know, have lifetime access for free. So what you want to do is you go over to Classroom and go over to here to where it says 5K followers. This is going to show you any additional details that you might want. So this is going to be as close as possible for me, like literally holding you by the hand, okay? To like do this thing about growing your account. What you do is you go here. This one is going to show you how to actually make this account, right? This ad account. It's going to show you how to do it. Let me double check really quickly. All right. So this is going to show you how to actually make the ad account. Okay. That's what this video is. This is going to teach you how to set it up, even though I literally just showed you how to set it up. So make reference to what I just told you right now for the campaign setup. And then this is going to show you more in detail, me literally showing you as I make the post that you're going to make. So you saw 2 examples, but this is me showing you on my TikTok account, like me making the post. So this is a very quick video. And then this is the most important one. This is monitoring the campaign. All right. Obviously, the numbers change because you no longer need to have the 5K followers, but the principles still stand. Okay. So make reference to this. This is my gift to you. If you guys want it, that's awesome. You actually have a bunch of other videos. So it's actually crazy that I'm even giving you this. But I even show you how to use TikTok, how to do product research, how to do live streaming, and how to make videos. I am a 6-figure TikTok affiliate earner. So, you know, I'm speaking from some experience, right? And I'm also here if you want to ask me any questions for answering questions and stuff. Here is the best place because I can actually make videos or respond directly to you. And we can also share stuff, you know, with each other if you're learning anything. So again, this is my gift to you. Take advantage of it while it is free. By the way, when you join my free group, ignore this part right here where you get a free shirt included. You guys aren't getting that because you guys aren't paying. This is actually just part of like a free bonus I was gonna include for like paying members. I actually like hand make these things at my house. I love making shirts and I feel like it builds more community. So yeah, you guys aren't getting one of those, but like maybe in the future, I don't know. But yeah, just disregard that, okay? Going back to why this is really cool. TikTok affiliate has been a big. There's been a big barrier to entry because of the whole 5K follower. But with all these different changes, this is probably like the 10th change that has happened since last year with regards to their policies and like how to get in and who can get in and whatnot. So please take advantage of this while it is here because who knows when they're going to change this, okay? And the longer you wait, the more saturated this can get. Right now, this is still a gold rush, all right? So please use this video to get in the program and start to make a lot of money with it because honestly, it's an opportunity unlike anything I've seen before. I used to be a drop shipper and I literally even had a job as a drop shipping coach and I completely quit that job to go all in on TikTok for now. And it's just been such a huge blessing. And I want you guys to also take advantage of it. So hopefully you learned something on here. I'll see you in the group and make sure to subscribe to this channel so that I can, keep you up to date with anything else that I learned. All right. So that's it for now, guys. I hope this was valuable and God bless every single one of you guys. Have a good one. Later.